Hello, welcome to Moon and Leo. I'm here today with a tarot reading, but also a bit of a conversation, I would say. So let's talk. This morning I was doing my morning meditation, which I try to do every single day when I wake up. And recently I've steered away from a lot of guided meditations and try to self-guide through meditation, just like practice to see what comes up on my own. Also just building up my, spiritual competence, if we want to label it that. But while I was doing it, I used the app. Sometimes I'll use the app Insight Timer just to, keep track and to quantify my meditations. But anyway, one of the things I was doing, one of my last meditations that I did was the chakra, going through a sound bath with all the chakras. And I felt like, sacral's good, third eye's fine. But then my last one I did the heart. And I've been feeling a bit of resistance towards the heart chakra, and I noticed that it was really uncomfortable for me. So then naturally I dove into a guided meditation for the heart chakra. And then after that, I was reading about the heart chakra, and I realized that my heart chakra is a bit clogged. I won't say that she's blocked, but I will say that it's clogged. The energy is not moving freely. My heart chakra is just very guarded, and it's I'm getting like it's covered in a very dense material. That's the visual I can give it. And it's kind of time to peel that back, kind of like an orange, peel back that dense skin around the chakra so it can flow. And so today I was thinking, I was like laying in bed and I was just like feeling really weird about it. But what do I do when I feel weird? I like to read tarot. So today's tarot reading is going to be dedicated to the heart chakra. We're going to, dive into messages for our heart and, letting what comes up come up. Just so you know, in this channel, I don't, I just channel, right? So I'm the messenger. I don't have a, readings where it's like, very like specific. Dang, I forgot to shuffle and pick out a few oracle cards from Your Feelings Are Valid Tarot. And I'm going to do that right now while I just talk about, so I'm going to pull out like maybe I'm getting like 5 or 6 or however many come out. I just saw them, and that's so funny because I don't want to see them. I want to be surprised, but I just saw the 2 that popped out, and I'm like, facts. Okay, so I have, and just to say, okay, we'll get into them. Alright, so let's channel. God, let's tap into messages from the heart. What do we need to know? What's going on? I just shoot it out to me, please. Okay, first card we have is Justice. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles. Definitely a lot of balance. We have the 3 of, that's really cool. We have the 3 of Wands, and then we have the 6 of Wands. So let's go and clarify these. Let's clarify the Justice card. Off the jump, I'm really seeing there is a need for reciprocity. Yeah, then I said that, and 2 of Pentacles popped out. Let's see, 3 of Wands. We have 3 of Cups clarifying it, of course. And then we have the Six of Wands. What are we going to clarify that? Ten of Cups. Okay. So definitely understanding that this Queen of Wands, Page of Wands wants to come out. Queen of Wands, back of the deck. The World, top of the deck. So all of this to say, I initially, with the Justice card ending with the Ten of Cups, we know that this is a journey that our hearts are kind of on this journey for completion. A bit of beyond the completion, our hearts also are needing to have this peeled back. Now you might be like, how do I know if my heart chakra needs a bit of love? Well, first, you're here, so that's beautiful. And I found some questions that I want you to think about while we do this. And it's like, deep down, do you feel worthy of true love? Why or why not? And this question, it's like, to me, when I heard this, I was like, of course I feel worthy of true love. Like, what? So for me, the heart chakra, this energy didn't come up through this thing of like, do I feel worthy of love? Because yes, I do. But I think the true issue is how I accept love, expect love, and share love. And I think there's a bit of clogs in that. So for this reading, I see that there's a need for justice, right? So to love, I would say you require a bit of balance, reciprocity, like I was saying, especially amplified with the Six of Pentacles. There has to be this distinct balance of give and take for you to feel satisfied. Now, of course, you want to make sure that, in loving relations, you definitely want to feel as though you are giving, you're receiving what you are giving, right? You don't want to be in a position where you're always giving to someone and then they don't respect you, and you're still giving to them and they don't respect you. That's an imbalance, right? There just seems to be a history with imbalance here. And maybe with you, you've given and given and given, and you're always willing to give. You're always willing to put yourself before you put others. And when we do that, we are harming our heart chakra, because always being the first person to go, like, for people to call on in times of need, or extending yourself in a way where you put yourself at exhaustion. This is not beneficial. This is not a long-term, what is it? It's the word. I don't want to say substantial, but what is the word that I'm looking for? Oh, well. This is not a long-term solution, okay? And it's not sustainable. Yes, it is not sustainable long-term. Existing in a way where you're constantly giving. I see the justice is clarified by the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, upright, she's firm in her abilities to emote fully, yet understands her limit with boundaries. And I see that maybe at one point you had this whole life where you were so giving, always on top of things, always the friend shoulder to cry on, blah, blah, blah. And then you completely went to the other side of the you're closed off, you're hard to reach, you don't want to engage with anyone. And I think that you had to overcorrect, right? And that's what I see with this Two of Pentacles. It's like you're oscillating between the two extremes. The two extremes. We can't happily marry in the middle. We're either all in or we're all out. But what we're seeing is that both flows are leading to unhappiness. They're not leading to genuine like the genuine feeling of being content. So what do we do? I see that we have our Three of Wands here, and then we have our Three of Cups. I'm being called to actually tap into the Three of Wands in the Fortunate Tarot Poetry book. Something about the Three of Wands here is it's giving we're gonna look at it a little differently. Three of Wands. By fantasizing possibilities, you paint your future with the brush of luck. You create an existence by learning through life. By expanding your horizons, the entire universe, mind, body, and soul, is with you on this one. So, and then it's clarified with the Three of Cups. I mean, not Three of Cups. Yeah, Three of Cups. And that is basically saying, just as you have talents to offer, others have some to share. Gather and birth your ideas to theirs. A trio is ever more satisfying than can be a solo affair. So when we have the Three of Wands clarified with the Three of Cups, what I'm seeing is like we need to actually go back into the world. We need to actually understand that we can have it all. What do I mean by having it all? Anything that you desire in love, you can have it. You can, if you want love, a cozy, slow, passionate romance, you are allowed to have that. If you want friends who care for you and check in on you and are, attentive to your emotional needs, you can have those things. You can, if you can picture it, it can be yours. But you must understand that to get that, you need to go out of this like oscillation of overindulgent hiding. And your heart is protected through your boundaries, not through your isolation. Yeah. And with this shift, you then open in with the Six of Wands, clarified by the Ten of Cups. You open up for what's it called? You open up the possibility for emotional fulfillment. Yeah. So let's look at what our oracle cards were saying about this. I'm going to take the first 4. First, we have anxiety. Yeah. We have resentment. Yeah. We have overwhelmed, and we have anger. So I definitely, although I didn't mention the themes of anger, or I do think that through this this going back and forth from over supportive to hiding away in the cave, this is actually a way for you to protect your heart and be angry. I would say that the running away is you running away to hide from your anger. Or maybe not hide from it, but to deal with it outside of people. And when you overgive, you overdo this, you are doing this from a place of anxiety, which then leads to resentment. And then that leads you also, you put yourself out there for people to need you, like literally they need your support, they need your ear, they need your care. Then at the same time, you then resent them. And then you may feel overwhelmed, or you also may feel overwhelmed by their needs. It's like you give them an inch, people are taking a mile. So you get kind of mad and you hide away. You go away. Interesting. And that's the formula for a blocked heart chakra, no? So now that we know this, we understand, a couple of the symptoms of the blocked heart. We understand the actual flow, like what it takes, why this happens. It happens, if you need a reminder, it happens because we overgive, we overextend, then we get upset that people are taking our last sip of juice, and instead of just not offering or giving out your last cup or your last thing, you go in and you hide. You hide. You don't answer calls, and then you're doing this thing where you're in and out. And this is your anxieties. This isn't like, I don't think it has much to do with the people. I think it has more to do with learning how to love yourself, actively love yourself, not in this, like, oh yeah, I fuck with myself, but like positively talking about yourself and, letting your heart, letting go of some of these resentments. Let's see. Okay, what else do we need to know, God? Like, let's tap more into this. Okay, 9 of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of guarded energy. 9 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. And the Empress. So we're at this time right now where there's a lot of threes. We're at this time now where we were so guarded, so protective of our heart, but it's not getting us anywhere. This obsession with keeping our cards close to our chest, it's not getting us anywhere. And I think it's going to vary, like, for everyone. I don't want this to seem like a call for you to, it's not a call for actually like active vulnerability, I would say. I would actually argue it's a call for you to release the tension in your jaw, release this idea that, you have to do all of these things to be loved. And also release the idea that people only want you for the things that you're able to do for them. And also, I think there's just a lot of historical moments that lead up to you thinking this way. And you don't have to. So with our 9 of Wands, I'm definitely seeing someone who is in distress, obviously, very hurt, very upset, but trying to act as though nothing's wrong. Trying to act like it's all good. It's all good. I'm fine. It's all good. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. And then we got the Knight of Wands. So then someone, and you know, the Ten of Wands, it's this guy carrying all this weight on his back. So if I see this Nine of Wands and then I'm getting the Ten of Wands, I think too that okay. So if I'm getting the Nine of Wands and then I'm getting the Knight of Wands, I think to the Ten of Wands, someone coming over and adding more to your stack, and you're like, fuck, this sucks. You're like, damn it. I don't know what to do. I'm just stuck. I'm scared. I'm upset. I'm just gonna go away now. I'm going away. Page of Wands. A lot of fire, my friend. A lot of heat, passion, upset. But is it getting out? King of Wands. Yeah, so we're just kind of pissed. We're upset with how things are going, how people love us. We are not content with how people love us. So the continual disappointment in how you've been loved has caused a block, because for you loving, you want, like I said at the beginning, that Justice card, you want a balance in love. It's hard for you to love, and barely get loved the way that you want, right? All right, I'm pulling the Empress, the Strength card, King of Cups wants to come out, and then another Three of Pentacles. So I think we need to work on esteem, work on where we source our value, and also work on the connection between ourselves. So with the Strength card and the Empress, these are very confident women who are standing in their power. And when we look at our oracle cards for your feelings are valid, we're getting nurture, self-confidence, and let go. So as hard as it will be to actively do this, I think it's time. This let go is standing out to me. I think it is time to let go of the stories of love that you experienced in order to make room for more stories, new stories, fresh stories. Five of Wands and the Tower and the World on the back of the deck. Yeah, so this is like nurturing yourself, self-love, and letting go are actually going to change your life and bring in some powerful, transformative love, starting from you and then releasing it outward, right? So I think let's do a few affirmations for the heart chakra. The first one we'll say, and you can just feel it. I'll say them all, and you can feel it or you can say it out loud. But the first thing is, I attract pure love. I am fully open to give and receive love. I love myself unconditionally. I live in balance in a state of gratitude. There is an infinite supply of love in me. I attract pure love. Yeah, so the heart chakra is something that, I felt called to talk about today. And, if you feel a lack of empathy, you feel a lot of grief, uneasiness, if you're trapped or you feel stuck in a toxic relationship, it is really important to tap into the heart chakra. I send you all so much love and good ass vibes. Thank you for making it all the way to the end. Please know, we did pull that, it's crazy that Two of Pentacles. I thought of that again, the infinity sign. And then over the strength, over her head is the infinity sign. So know that all the love you need is right here, right now. Just tap into it. Ask God, ask the angels to pour over that love all over you so you can feel it. And then wrap yourself in a blanket and close your eyes and maybe play your favorite song. Just find ways for you to feel love. And when it comes to interacting with people, I think it's important to respond and not react. Learn that they are dealing with their own things, navigating their own mental turmoil. And so when people act in a way that doesn't feel loving for you, tap back into the love from God, love of the universe, rooted, that you are always given, that you always have. I really want to make sure everyone understands that and they can happily love themselves. Thank you so much again for listening to this, and if you felt called to this reading, I am so happy that you are here. Bye, y'all.